Everyone talks about how hard it is to make a game engine, but it's actually a lot easier than you think. Now, don't get me wrong, making something that can actually compete with something like Godot is almost impossible, but if you're good at programming, making a bare bones engine just for your own game is nothing compared to the time and effort that it takes to actually make a real game. In fact, it only took me 15 days to get my game engine to the point where I could actually make a game with it, but it took a long time to learn how to make it easy. 4 months ago, I started making a 3D game engine, but I didn't know what game I was making. All I knew was I wanted to get it out quickly, and making a 3D game takes a lot of time. So 3 months in, I decided to pivot to 2D pixel art instead, and this meant remaking the entire engine. But I took this as an opportunity to improve it. I watched talks from some of the best engine programmers out there, and the main thing I learned from all of them was to be pragmatic, to only add features that I need and do them in the simplest way possible. This not only made progress faster, but the code was also easier to understand. And in less than a month, this new version even surpassed the old one that I'd spent 3 months working on. But if you're a programmer, this advice is everywhere. So why didn't I just follow it the first time? Well, I tried, but the problem is that I get a lot of enjoyment out of solving these difficult challenges, and that gives me a subconscious bias towards doing things the hardest way possible. Fighting that bias was very difficult. I mean, by making my own game engine, I'm already doing game development the hard way, but I was constantly tempted to add in features just in case I might want to use them in the future, or use a more complex algorithm because it's theoretically faster. I had to keep reminding myself to not get obsessed over the details and just focus on the big picture. This only really clicked after watching so many talks and seeing actual examples of how even those great programmers always started out with such simple code.
There's kind of a theme where I would make a system one way and then it would be kind of bad. I would suffer, and then I'd make a slightly better version, suffer a little less, and then maybe I would even make like a kind of good version by the end.
So yes, making a game engine and having it be complete is hard, but really just getting what you need and not worrying about perfection is pretty easy. And I'd like to add that there are definitely benefits to doing stuff properly the first time, especially on long-term projects, but that strategy has never actually worked out for me, and this one has. So now, with the majority of the tech either done or good enough, I gotta actually start making the game that I've been planning to make. And to be honest, it's daunting. Working on the engine was a nice way to procrastinate, but now I've got no excuses left. But I'm applying the same philosophy to the game as I did while making the engine, and hopefully I can avoid overthinking things and make progress quickly. I'm setting the bar as low as possible, only aiming for 5 minutes of gameplay for this first game. Now, normally I wouldn't even release this kind of stuff, but I think there's value in seeing the steps that I'm taking to try to improve and whether or not they actually work out. I'll put a download link to the Pong demo in the description, and I'd appreciate you testing it out just to make sure it actually runs on your system. Just so you know, it does require at least these specs in order to run. If enough people don't hit that, I'd consider lowering the requirements, but I'm probably only going to stick to Windows for now and only start working on ports once I'm actually releasing a commercial game.